Live now in NBA 2K20, the WNBA is updated. New rookies added and new player movement brings fans the most in-depth WNBA update of all time. Check it out now.
Yes, Shay's been killing.
How you feeling tonight? It's a big game.
And with pregame routine,
well, almost all of the Greek freak.
You're right, D.A. It'll be scary. Thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Robin Lopez out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Bledsoe in at the 1 spot. And for the Lakers, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Anthony Davis is out there with Howard, and it's George in at the point guard position. Hey, Brent, an issue for both clubs tonight. How do you slow down an opponent that is on a roll?
Sometimes you have to reverse engineer some things, Kevin, and maybe your offense is the way you slow down a team that's rolling on you offensively. Maybe take better shots, more passes. It allows your team to have better defensive balance. So maybe play later into the shot clock, have 4 or 5 possessions that way so your team's back on defense. Give you a better shot to stop a team with massive momentum.
Good X's and O's. You talk to reporters who cover this team, they'll tell you just how involved Shea is with the direction of the franchise.
And anytime there's a big decision to be made, they check in with Shea first. I'm talking general strategies, trades, all that. And why wouldn't they when it is clear that Shea is a huge part of this franchise's future? And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Now here's Bledsoe. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Lopez, no luck.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Now, here is George. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. The Bucks making a switch here. Ilyasova checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Bucks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Bledsoe kicks to Matthews. Just 5 on the clock. Over to the left wing. The three-pointer is right on target.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
James outside. Back to George from outside the arc. And again, no good by the Lakers. For Milwaukee, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. That gives them the lead.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Outside, George. Here's Davis. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Giannis, if you talk about maturity, the next thing you're going to see is him playing with great patience. Let the play unfold and then take what the defense gives you.
Here's LeBron and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. No good from Bledsoe.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better. Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Middleton can't get it to go. And so George will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. And Jay has been all about the fans, Greg, since coming into the NBA. You'll often see him spending time with fans after the final buzzer.
It's something that he's made a habit of, and I hope that he continues it for the rest of his career. Taking the time to high five or take a picture with a kid is something that they will always remember. Great way to make fans for life.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
A platoon. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Bradley, and it's George in at the 1. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Giannis. Coming off a solid outing against Indiana. And it wasn't too long ago, Brent, we were wondering what Giannis could do if he bulked up. Well, we don't have to wonder anymore.
Yeah, I don't think we need to wonder about an MVP in the league. The curious thing, Kevin, was last year after winning that award, Giannis coming out and talking about he's only at 60% of his potential. Can you imagine what's coming down the line if he realizes the other 40? He's something else.
Here's George, accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
And you think back to the beginning of the season when Che had trouble finding minutes. Not the case anymore, as he is a big part of this team. What a difference a season can make.
I think it's almost like he's a completely different player, Greg, than he was at the start of the season. Just great improvement. We've both seen across the board.
Well, Antetokounmpo does such a great job of using all he has at his disposal, which is mostly his frame in drawing contact.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. Matthews, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bledsoe comes in for George Hill. Okay, time now for an injury report. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge for an update on DeMarcus Cousins. David?
Thanks, Kevin. I got some news from the Lakers' head athletic trainer. He's dealing with a sore ankle right now, and they're icing it down to try and keep it from swelling too much. And if he misses a lot of games, it will obviously be a big blow to their chances of winning it all this year.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
I mean, it looks simple, but LeBron makes it look that way, Kevin.
Milwaukee leading by 5. Inside, here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Floats it up for Davis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's the lob to the hoop, and Giannis throws it down.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
George, that's a two-pointer. That one wide left.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Hey, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Green after Eric Bledsoe's score. George with the bucket.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
The Bucks have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. George against Bledsoe. On the wing, Giannis. Great D that time from Davis.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Giannis kicks to Middleton. Pass to Matthews. Bledsoe against George. Bledsoe looking it over. Lopez finds Middleton. Just 4 to shoot. deep three-point range. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Down low. And Howard with the stuff.
I swear Dwight Howard plays with a watch on. His timing is tremendous on those alley-oops.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to Middleton. Bledsoe outside. Outside Matthews. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court for the Bucks, the backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle.
Chris Middleton's an interesting story. I remember when he signed his first extension and talking to, at that time, his head coach, Jason Kidd, that Chris was dealing with living up to the contract. I think after that first season went by, he settled back down. He got him into a position to earn this second contract. And now he knows where he belongs. He knows how important he is to the Milwaukee Bucks and their continued success and striving towards a championship for the city.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And for Middleton, he was drafted in the 2nd round by Detroit. Brent, they sent him to the G League, which he says was the turning point for him.
Well, I think he just got hungrier and realized there was a self-awareness part of this, that he needed to grow and he needed to maybe adjust some of his work habits. Went from an overlooked 2nd round pick to an NBA All-Star, Kevin. I would call that great focus. And now he wants to be a consistent performer on a nightly basis to lead this team to championship level.
Milwaukee keeping it alive. A new 14. Count that bucket.
Giannis right now getting hard work done on the inside to get some extra possession.
Los Angeles calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important. And 1:01 left here in the third quarter. Oh, Kuzma's in position. To the middle. And Middleton, the basket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
From deep, George hands it from downtown. George has got 6 in the quarter.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line. I mean, I don't know. Does he look a couple steps slow today? He needs to shake that off and get into the zone and get on the scoreboard.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Here's DiVincenzo. Passes it to Giannis. Fires for 3. Connects from three-point range. Giannis has got 30. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Bucks trail. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Then it's Green, then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's George in at point guard. Off the inbound, here's Cousins, and Cousins throws it down.
That's all Boogie right there on the inside. The shot goes up. He knows where he needs to be and settles in nicely.
And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The pass to Bledsoe.
And with AD roaming around like a great white shark, smells blood in the water, makes the defense think twice.
Pass to Cousins. And here's George for three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Pass to Lopez. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Back to Bledsoe. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. LeBron dishes to George. Cousins, the pass to George. Back to Cousins. Lopez with the steal. Floats it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Signs of Antetokounmpo really figuring things out. His offense starting to look more and more natural.
And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, he's shaken up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Outside, Green passes it to George. From the arc, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
George against Bledsoe. Now, here's George. T right on him. Over Bledsoe. The shot by George, no good. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. To the inside, Lopez. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 3 assists in the game.
Unselfish play there by Bledsoe. Does a great job scanning, noticing somebody's open, get them the ball.
James finds George. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, James. Lopez covering. Nice shot by James.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
To the paint, here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, whether things are good, bad, or indifferent, coaches will have adjustments to make throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers. LeBron outside. There's the pass to Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Well, AD defining the word clutch on that one. Huge shot there.
Now, Giannis. To take the lead. Rebounded by the Lakers. Howard's got 8 rebounds in this game. The deep 3 from George. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night. Bucks trail by 5. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
James finds George. No good on the triple. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Yes!
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
And I'm wondering, Greg, is that the biggest shot of the game?
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Pass to Howard. Bledsoe against George. Got it!
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 3. There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Well, with the game's outcome hanging in the balance, Davis does exactly what he needs to do. A gigantic shot from their big man.
Timeout called, the Bucks. They're trailing by 3. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Matthews, no one around him, offline with his 3. And an intentional foul right there. Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
And so they foul intentionally.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
Well, every night, the competitive killer instinct of LeBron James makes him as elite as he's been. Of course, a future first ballot Hall of Famer, and a lot of gas, it seems, left in the tank for LeBron James.
Middleton can't get it to go. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
On deep. Misses the shot. And so the Lakers take the win. That's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.